to get this season started right after this. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, Kyle Bradish. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. That takes care of Rendon. 2 outs, base is empty. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Out towards right center field. Santander in pursuit. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the first, 0-0. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starter, Reed Detmers.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Cedric Mullins stands in now and watches strike one. And he takes a strike. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got him swinging. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because he's in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Jordan Westburg, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
One down, base is empty. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Drury has a beat on it, and there's 2 down. Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, Singh. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year, averaged 60 yards per kick, and we've all seen the highlight of him tackling Christian McCaffrey. Not an easy feat.
20 touchbacks, too. Not bad. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. An inning in the books. Second inning set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Drury. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Slings to first and quickly one away in the second. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Moniak measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2016. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Into the outfield, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
In the air, right side. Santander drifts towards it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Baltimore, Anthony Santander at the plate. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Splits the plate, and the count is 0-2. The other way, and he beats the shift. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
That one fouled off.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
0-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd. On the ground to short, could be 2. Neto over to second, relay to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Right through there for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a ball popped up. Drury settles under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back now at Oriole Park. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Angels, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup, Nolan Schanuel. The next to hit, Mountcastle. Steps on first for the out. Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. set for the bottom of the third, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And next is the designated hitter, Nick Maton. And he swings and misses at the initial offer. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Shadowell to second for 1. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Jorge Mateo now. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. That's the third out. Inning. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. Bradish back to work. Ripped to short. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Drury now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Hayes has it sized up. Pulls it in, 2 away. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels, and he's already singled in this game. Clobber to right field, way back, gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Digging in, Taylor Ward. Swinging a high fly ball in the air left field. And it hits the fence. And that's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now Logan O'Hoppe. Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. Base hit center field. Around third. He'll score. It's 2-0.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning here on opening day. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So up next, Zach Neto. In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from third comes across. It's 3-zip.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one finds its way through. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 4-0. So 2 down. Next to hit, Anthony Rendon. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And time called prior to the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
In the air, left field, Hayes. Sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that is that. Bottom 4, here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Next offering popped in the air, right field, and puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2. Here's Adley Rutschman. In the air, left field. Ward drifts towards it and makes the grab. That is the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning, and the batter now, Mike Trout. And a pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. Hayes calls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hayes raging back on it, and it is gone. So he goes yard to left. It's 5-zip.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
1 out, base is empty. And now Mickey Moniak. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first, and they got him. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for L.A., Taylor Ward.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That smash towards center. And that'll do it. Angels get one with a solo homer. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. And a swing and a miss. Santander, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The lefty fires. Oh, man, that smoked him on the mound. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there. Tyler Anderson will take over here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Nobody out, runner at first. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time A little anxious.
Hayes swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And a good eye there.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Gets under it and pops it up. Drury on the move. And it's caught for the out. And at first, Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
2 outs. Got it by him for the K. 1 left for the Orioles. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Dean Kremer.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Bounced out to short. Henderson sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Mike Baumann is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. That one hit to right. Santander moving under this one. Makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Nolan Schanuel. 1 for 3. Runner on the go. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
Generally, not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
Anderson back to work. Smoked on the ground to second. Gathers and throws to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Jorge Mateo digs in now. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This one in the air. Settles underneath it. 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Mullins at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That misses off the outside edge. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So no. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Anthony Rendon. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Out towards left center. Mullins in pursuit. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Here's Trout. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
And that one hammered. That's back. That one hops against the fence. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
All over that one right there. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
One down. Brandon Drury to the plate. Hard ground ball, base knock. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
The right fielder, number 16.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. On the ground, a second, might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. And that's two. So digging in, Jordan Westburg. The pitch. There's a strike. Anderson, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. And there's one away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout sizing it up. Makes the grab. And there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The Halos leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Outs, runner at first. And here is Ryan Mountcastle. Popped up left side. Neto settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over. Starting to run out. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. The right-hander back to work. On the ground to third. Whips it to Mountcastle. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Line drive. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hit in the air, center field. Mullins squeezes it, and that is that. And into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
No one's the count.
On the ground, Neto fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Ground ball right side. On the run, throw to first. In time, got him. Now it's the DH, Nick Maton. Out to short, Neto. Tosses across to first, and the Orioles set. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. The wind of the pitch. Bounce to third, Westburg. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man of the 9th. So up next, Nolan Shotwell.
The first baseman, Nolan Shotwell.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Bro, and they got him. That one drilled left field. Hayes makes the grab. And that is that. Into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. That one to first. Dice. He takes it on his own. One up, one down. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Base is empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. And it's fouled away. Struck him out looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Orioles down to their final out. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The Angels leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels collect their first win of the season.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Our paid attendance here at the ballpark this afternoon, 45,971. The Orioles would like to thank